Welcome to Showcase Richmond. I'm Matt DiNardo. Domestic violence happens everywhere, in affluent areas, middle class, and poorer neighborhoods, to people of all ages. It's a crime that is often silent, with much of the damage being emotional and hidden. The victims often stay quiet because they believe they deserve the abuse and are too afraid to come forward. To help the victims and help the friends and the family of the victims who want to know more about this tragic problem is Chesterfield County Domestic and Sexual Violence Resource Center. And this helpful resource is being brought to us by our friends at Care Advantage. It's the focus of our Good News segment, and they're changing our community one charity at a time.
Hi, I'm Debbie Johnston. Are your parents living alone, missing medications, needing housekeeping help, or longing for a companion for outings or conversation? Don't do it alone. Care Advantage can help. Our in-home personal care services can ease the worry of caring for your aging loved ones. We provide tailor-made services to you, whatever the need may be. Come home to the company with a heart. Come home with Care Advantage.
And with us now to talk about the issue of domestic violence and what signs to look for is Patricia Jones-Turner with the Chesterfield County Domestic and Sexual Violence Resource Center. Welcome once again, Patricia.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this. I understand a big part of domestic violence is the abuse that comes from the issue of control and power. Can you define that a little bit?
Power and control occurs when one individual exerts the threat of physical or emotional or sexual violence against the other in order to get them to do something that they would not normally do.
What types of power and control are we talking about here? I'm sure you see many examples.
Oh yeah. There's emotional abuse, and there's intimidation with the physical. There's sexual violence that generally is the threat that doesn't occur often right away, but it is part even of the marital piece. The other pieces would be using the children, and with using the children, sometimes the mother will relent and say, well, I'll stay for the sake of my children.
But that's not good. There's some problems there, of course, right?
No, yes.
The children grow up in a very bad household at that point.
Yes.
Talk about that a little bit.
And generally, when they do, children learn either how to become victimized or how to become a perpetrator of violence. And that isn't the way we want to develop peace in the household.
Right.
And often children become our casualties of war in the household, because when you look at domestic violence, it is a form of warfare.
Right, sure, in the house. What are the signs and symptoms of domestic violence?
Signs and symptoms would be individuals who, and this isn't common all the time,
right,
who stay at work late, come early. Not a lot of absences occur because they don't want to go home. Sometimes you see broken arms, bruising, things of that nature, but a lot of times it's simply unrelenting work,
right,
you know, and attempting to get out of the household and stay out as long as possible.
Now, can elderly face violence in their home?
Oh yes,
yeah.
That comes when the caretaker will use physical violence or will threaten to put them in a nursing home, or will use other types of intimidation and blame bruising on the fact that they're just clumsy or they're old and their footing isn't stable.
We're looking at some of the resources right here for you to take advantage of if you are a victim of domestic violence. Here, 911 for imminent danger. There's many resources, and these are really important for our viewers to jot down. We'll leave them up there for a second. These resources are part of your overall mission, to get people aware and to help people out.
Yes.
Let's give you the information you need now. Again, the Chesterfield County Domestic and Sexual Violence Resource Center. You can call them at 804-318-8265. This segment being brought to you by Care Advantage, careadvantageinc.com.